Our GMA cover story, more of our exclusive interview with former President Barack Obama ahead of the groundbreaking ceremony for his presidential center set to take place in Chicago this afternoon. A wide-ranging conversation covering his remarkable journey to post-presidency, his ambitious plans for the center and South Side community, and his hope for the next generation. So part of it is that the museum part of the center is going to have these wonderful artifacts from your administration.
Obviously, one of the things that makes history real for people is when they can see objects that were part of that history.
This right, look at that baby face.
I can't believe that anybody would entrust somebody that young with anything, much less a seat in the U.S. Senate.
We stand here as one people, as one nation, proclaiming ourselves to be one America.
When I look at this young man in the picture, I think I'm glad that he was idealistic enough to think that he could actually pull it off.
Now, this certificate of marriage reminds me of the conversation that we had in 2012 at the White House. Mr. President, are you still opposed to same-sex marriage?
It is important for me to go ahead and affirm that I think same-sex couples should be able to get married. One of the themes we hope of the Presidential Center is that all of us have a role to play in our neighborhoods, in our local communities. This, I think, is a wonderful symbol that quiet activism that happens every day to make our country better and the world better.
From the Senate to the White House and the journey along the way, former President Barack Obama cementing his legacy with the groundbreaking of his presidential center.
There will be at the top, a credible room where people can look out over the Chicago landscape, and we'll have a branch of the Chicago Library here. We'll have classrooms and recording studios where young people can learn how to tell their stories. Is it true that once upon a time you wanted to be an architect? It is true. This is true. When I was a kid, and I'm fascinated with the architectural process and these little models and how these things get to put together.
The center, a blueprint for success. The vision crafted alongside the former First Lady. It's the Obamas' ambitious promise to uplift their South Side community.
We've set an extraordinarily high bar in terms of making sure that the people in these communities benefit, and we want to make sure that we're hiring people from the community, but we're also training them for a profession that over the long term they can build a life with and support a family with.
That pipeline includes Chicago Women in Trades, one of the organizations helping to build the center.
When we put out Chicago Women in Trades, it really resonates. It lets people know that this is the big city, and it is women that are building this city, rebuilding this city, and repairing this city.
Women like Zara Hill, a plumber, and Jennifer Ortiz, an iron welder, both lending a hand over the next 4 years.
This is history, and I'm a part of it. I'm a female Latina, you know, out there building Chicago.
It'll benefit my children, it'll benefit my grandchildren, it'll benefit my great-grandchildren to say that I had a little girl from Chicago, West Side, that threw her name in the hat.
The women committed to building a brighter future. So to recognize and celebrate their achievements, we wanted to give them a bit of a surprise. There's just so many people who want to say thank you to you, and I can't think of a better person to do that if you turn around right now.
Oh, no.
Excuse me, I had to come and say hi.
You're going to make me cry.
How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
How are you?
Oh, my God, great.
I'm so excited.
So you get to the short one last? Oh, my goodness, I'm so honored. Thank you.
Well, I am so excited that you guys are going to help build this world-class institution.
Thank you.
You guys ready?
Yes.
You ready to get to work? All right, let's do it.
President Obama paving a strong foundation and charting a new path forward for generations to come. What's most important for your next act?
The thing that I figured out towards the tail end of my presidency is that you just don't have enough time to get everything done that you believe in. The single most important thing I can do is grab the next 1,000 or 10,000 or 100,000 or million Baracks and Michelles and maybe make the path just a little easier for them to make a difference. And if the center and the foundation that we put together is helping to plant that seed and empower a whole next generation of young leaders, that's a better and more important legacy to me than anything I got done by myself.
And again, the groundbreaking is this afternoon in Chicago. It's slated to be completed by 2025. Michelle Obama very much involved in the planning of it as well. And he said they didn't want a mausoleum.
Yeah.
And it's a sprawling complex that has so many different aspects to it, a garden and place for the kids to play, a library. And it's just very important to him that it is being an economic as well as social boost to that area of the city.
And how about the Chicago women in trades?
Yeah,
and
right.
Just the inspiration and the work they're putting in to inspire the next generation in South Side of Chicago.
Because their ancestors are going to be able to say, my mama, my mama built that, or my grandma built that. And it's going to mean so much to them. And we'll have more of the interview with former President Obama tonight on Nightline. Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.